morning, everyone, or good afternoon, whenever you're deciding to do this class. Go ahead and get yourself a nice quiet space where you can practice for about the next hour, trying to eliminate as many distractions as possible. Turn off your phone, ask people kindly to leave you alone. So get yourself set up, and we're going to start laying down on our backs. We're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So you're going to bring the soles of your feet together, drop your knees apart, and then lower yourself down onto your back. And then with your arms either resting down along your sides with the palms turned up so the shoulders can soften back, or you can bend your elbows, place your palms onto your belly, or for a little more extension, reach the arms up overhead. Palms turned up, backs of the hands to the floor above you. So just take a moment there, find which variation works best for you. And just start by observing the natural rhythm of the breath. Just noticing the length of the inhales compared to the length of the exhales. Noticing the natural pause that happens at the top and the bottom of each breath. Noticing whether you tend to breathe more through your nose or through your mouth. And just be an observer here, releasing any judgment, releasing any expectation, any attachment. Start by just allowing things to be exactly as they are. Notice if you're holding any tension around the eyes, in the forehead, cheekbones, around the jaw. And you start to let that tension melt away with each exhale. Next time you reach the bottom of an exhale, just exaggerate that pause at the bottom of the breath. Let yourself be empty. Feel your belly hugging towards your spine. And then take a nice slow deep inhale through your nose, keeping the mouth closed down. Fill your lungs all the way up. Feel your belly and your chest expand. Pause at the top of the breath. Exaggerate that inhale. And then open your mouth and exhale and sigh your breath out. Again, hold the breath out at the bottom. And then take a deep inhale through your nose, gradually filling up. Lengthen out the retention at the top of the breath, hold it in. And then through your mouth, exhale. Sigh the breath out. And let's do one more cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose. As slowly as you can, fill your lungs all the way up. Pausing at the top of your breath, hold it in. And then through the mouth, exhale, release, and sigh that breath out. Now take another deep inhale through your nose. And this time keeping the mouth closed down, exhale through your nose. And continue to breathe like that with the mouth closed down, but still trying to lengthen out and exaggerate each breath. Finding an extra pause at the top and the bottom. And then start to tune into an intention that you'd like to set for your practice this morning. Maybe you're practicing from a space of gratitude or love. Maybe you just need to draw into more of a space of self-acceptance. perhaps there's something weighing on your mind or on your spirit that you need to release and let go of. Just take a moment there. Set your intention for your practice. Keeping that intention in mind, take a deep inhale again through the nose. One more cleansing breath, open your mouth and sigh the breath out. And then again, keep the mouth closed down as you continue to breathe, just in and out through the nose. Let's take the arms down outside of the knees and draw the legs together. Hugging both knees into your chest, come into Apanasana, just simply rocking side to side, getting a little stretch for the spine. You might feel as you draw the knees in, a little stretch for the hips. And then coming back to center, let's go deeper into the hips. Happy baby, reach up and grab the outer edges of your feet. Bend your knees to a 90-degree angle. You can either stay centered there or again rock your body side to side. Try to let every single movement, every single posture feel really good this morning in your body. So always modify and adjust if something doesn't feel right. And coming back to center, knees back into the chest. But let's keep the right leg hugging in and extend the left leg down to the floor. Flex your left foot so your heel is pressing away from the crown of your head. Soften your shoulders back. Start to stretch into the front of the hips here, into the psoas. Check back in with your breath. Sometimes when we change the shape of the body, we lose the depth and the rhythm of the breath. But always returning to that breath as it's the basis of the practice. And take one more here. And we're going to start to warm up the core. So we're going to lift the forehead up towards the right knee. Look down to your left foot and then hover your left heel off of the ground. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, switch and bring your left leg in and hover your right leg. Again, switch again, bring your right leg back in, left leg straight, and then continue to alternate here. So you can go at a slower pace if you'd like, you can go a little bit faster. And we're going to shorten the breath here. So as you exhale, you're going to draw your leg in and just a brief inhale in between as you switch legs. If your neck is getting tired, you can always lower the back of your head back down to the ground. And then next time your right leg hugs in, you're going to pause. And you're going to take your hands to clasp behind your head, drop your elbows out to the sides, and then continue to alternate the legs. Last couple cycles. And the next time that right knee is drawing back into the chest, take your hands again to clasp, lower your head back down, lower your left foot back down, and we're going to draw right into a nice twist. Open your right arm wide and use your left hand to guide your right leg across your body, keeping your gaze up or gently taking your gaze over to the right, looking away from your twist. And then slow down your breath again. Soften around the eyes, soften around the jaw. On your next inhale, come back to center. Hug your left knee into your chest to meet your right and then change sides. Clasp onto your left shin. Extend your right leg down, flex your right foot, drop your shoulders back. Take another breath into the front of the hips. then slowly lift your head up towards your left knee. Watch your right heel hover above the ground. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, switch. Right leg in, left leg down. And then switch again. And then switch again. Back and forth we go. And then try to link the breath. We're going to shorten the breath, so the exhale is with the leg drawing in. The inhale is the brief transition between the legs extending and drawing in. Next time your left leg hugs in, pause there. And then bring your hands to clasp behind your head. And then start to alternate the legs again. Last few rounds. And the next time your left knee comes back in, pause there. Hands back onto the shin, lower your head, lower your right leg. And let's twist. Left arm extending wide, left leg drawing across the body, gazing either up or over towards the left palm, and slowing down the breath. Back to center. Bring your right knee back in to meet your left, compressing the belly one more time. Appanasana, rock side to side. And then holding onto your hamstrings, start to rub from front to back on the length of your spine. Take about 3 or 4. Start to pick up some momentum. And then we're going to come all the way up and over into tabletop. Plant your palms. Step your feet back and lower your knees down onto the floor. Walk your wrists back underneath your shoulders. Plant your palms firmly down, spread your fingers wide, and then plant the tops of your feet to the floor and try to spread your toes out. Get cinch in around your waist. Feel length from your tailbone to the crown of your head. And then soften your gaze. Look down just in between your hands. Good. From here, nothing's going to change except we're going to extend the right leg back to the height of the right hip. Notice the left hip wants to drop out to the side. Can you hug it back into the midline? Cinch in around your waist, and then draw your left arm forward. Tabletop extension. Still a soft gaze down at the center of the mat. Find internal rotation of the right leg so the toes of the kneecap face the ground. Take a few more breaths here. If you want to start to stretch your right quadriceps, I want you to bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand. Take hold of your foot. Start to draw your heel in towards your sit bones to start. Stretching through the top of your right leg. And then if you want to take it into a little bit more of a back bend, start to press your hand and your foot together. Arch your spine, lift your heart. Take another breath. If you're holding the foot, slowly release. Re-extend the right leg and the left arm. Let's all take another inhale. And on your exhale, lower your left hand and your right knee down. We're going to take 3 cat and cows here. On your inhale, lift your sit bones, drop your belly, lift your heart. And on your exhale, tuck your tailbone round, press between your shoulder blades. 2 more. Inhale. Cow pose, arch the spine, lift the heart. And exhale, rounding into cat. One more time, deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale, come back into tabletop. Again, find that alignment, pressing into the palms, pressing into the tops of the feet. Nothing changes this time except the left leg extends back. Flex your foot, internally rotate. Hug your right hip into the midline, hug in around your waist. And then slowly reach the right arm forward. Keep your gaze soft, keep tension out of the jaw, softening around the eyes. Good. Stay here, last few breaths, or bend your left knee. Reach back, starting with the quad stretch. Draw your heel in towards your sit bones. Just feel a stretch through the top of that left leg. And then if you'd like, bringing it into more of a back bend. Resist the hand and the foot together so the spine starts to arch, lift the heart. Okay, slowly release the foot if you have it. Extend the leg and the arm. Take one more inhale. And right hand down, left knee down as you exhale. 3 more cat and cows here. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck and round. Last 2, inhale. And exhale. One more time, deep inhale, pause at the top of your breath, hold it in. Exhale, empty all the way out, round, hold the breath out. And then inhale back to a neutral spine. Good, one more stretch before we start to move. Left palm down, inhale, right arm rises. And exhale, weave the right arm behind the left, lower down onto your shoulder and the side of your head. And then go ahead and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Turn your palm around and drape your arm across your low back. Reach towards your right hip. Let the side of your head soften down. And start to breathe into the back of your right shoulder and the front of your left shoulder. So we use the shoulders a lot in our vinyasa practice. So really important stretch here. Take a few deep breaths. On your next inhale, reach your left arm back up. On your exhale, plant your left palm down. On your inhale, unravel, right arm all the way back up. And exhale, right hand back down to the ground. Second side, inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, weave the left arm behind the right. Come down to the shoulder, side of the head. And this time you'll reach the right arm up towards the sky. Turn the palm around. Reach over towards your outer left hip. And then inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right palm to the floor. Inhale, left arm to the sky, unravel. And exhale, left hand back down to the floor. And step your hands towards the top of your mat just a couple inches, tuck your toes. Let's come into our first downward facing dog. Start by coming up high onto your tiptoes, stretching out the feet. And then bending the left knee, straighten the right leg, start to draw your right heel towards the floor. Take a breath there. Drop the weight of your head, relax your neck. And then come back up high onto the tiptoes, both legs straight. And then bend your right knee to straighten your left leg, draw your left heel to the floor. Take a breath. And then back up high onto the tiptoes, both legs straight. And then start to pedal out the knees. Going at whatever pace you'd like, bending and straightening one leg at a time. As you're ready, settle into stillness in your down dog. And notice if you're arching a lot in the upper back. Try to knit your front ribs back, flatten out your spine. But then drop the weight of your head, let your neck relax. We're going to move right into some sun salutations here. So inhaling, bend your knees, look forward. On your exhale, just take a few steps to bring your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Line up your feet hips distance apart. On your inhale, bring your hands to your shins, come halfway up. And on your exhale, fold back in. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. 1 more time, inhale. Fold, exhale. Put a little bend in your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, round in your upper back and your shoulders, and as you inhale like a ragdoll, slowly rise all the way up to stand. Till your shoulders stack over your hips. Hips stacking right over the feet. Exhale your shoulders down your back. And take an inhale to reach your arms to the sky. And on your exhale, come back into your forward fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins just once, this time halfway up. Exhale, step your right foot back. Pause in a high runner's lunge, come up onto your fingertips, take an inhale. Plant your palms as you exhale, step back into plank. Take an inhale and plank, shift forward on your tiptoes. And on your exhale, slowly lower all the way to your belly. Point your toes back, inhale, lift to cobra, elbows hug in, shoulders roll back. Exhale, downward facing dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Again, try to knit the front ribs back so you feel your frontal hip points drawing up towards your lower ribs. The muscles of your face soft, so there's almost a melting sensation of the skin of the muscles towards the floor. And then inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Exhale, step your feet to the top of your mat. Come halfway up, inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. 2 more times, inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. 1 more time, deep inhale. Fold, exhale. Soft bend in the knees, tuck the chin to the chest, round in the upper back. Inhale to come all the way up to stand. Exhale to relax your shoulder blades down your back. Arms along your sides. Inhale, reach up, seal your palms at the top. Exhale, melt back into your forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back. Pause in a high runner's lunge, stand your fingertips, take an inhale, lift your heart. Plant your palms, exhale, step back into plank. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, 3 deep breaths. Drop the weight of your head, relax your neck. This time we're going to inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Come up onto your fingertips, take an inhale, lift your heart, lengthen. On your exhale, step your left foot up to meet your right. Fingertips to the floor, this time inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Circle the arms wide, inhale, rise all the way up, seal the palms. Exhale, Samastitahi, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms wide, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, melt down into your forward fold. Fingertips to the floor, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back. Come up onto your fingertips, take an inhale, lengthen, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Take an inhale, shift forward. On your exhale, just lower halfway down this time, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 1 deep breath. On your inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Pop up onto your fingertips, take an inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Fingertips to the floor, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. All the way to stand. Big inhale. Seal the palms at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again with the breath. Inhale. Fold, exhale. Lengthen, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step your left foot back. Pause for your inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath and we're going to flow through one more cycle. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot steps forward. On the fingertips, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, left foot to meet the right. Halfway up, inhale, heart forward, flat back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, melt down over the legs as you fold. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot back. Take your inhale here. Plant your palms, exhale, step it back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. And then again, we're going to exhale and lower just halfway down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. One deep breath. So as you flow through your vinyasas, you're welcome to lower halfway down to chaturanga. Come into upward facing dog for your back bend, or lower all the way to your belly. Back bend into cobra. Last cycle, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot steps forward. On the fingertips, deep inhale. Exhale, right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, draw halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, seal your palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last half cycle, inhale. Fold, exhale, Uttanasana. Halfway up, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, left foot steps back. High runner's lunge, take your inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step to plank. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway down or all the way down, your choice. Cobra or up dog as you inhale. And downward facing dog as you exhale. And of course, vinyasas are always optional. So you can vary them, you can skip them altogether. Just listening to your body, listening to your shoulders in particular. Let's take a deep inhale here through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh the breath out. And one more time like that. Inhale through the nose. Cleansing breath, exhale, sigh the breath out. A deep inhale through your nose. Keep your mouth closed and exhale through your nose. Take a moment here, return to your intention. And then inhale to take your right leg to the sky. So we're going to bend the knee, open up the hip without lifting the right shoulder up. So keep your shoulders squared down, press evenly into your palms. Start to circle that right ankle around a few times in each direction. Start to bend and straighten the leg. And then with the knee bent, start to circle your whole right leg around. So you start to open up that hip. And take a couple circles in each direction. And then as you inhale, straighten your right leg, square off your hips. And on your exhale, step your right foot forward. Warrior one, spin your back heel down. On your inhale, slowly rise. Hips, ribcage, shoulders squaring forward. Shoulders relaxing away from the ears, firming up the arms. Pressing evenly into the feet here. So the back left leg is really strong. Pressing into the outer edge of that left foot to really keep the hips squaring forward. Take another deep inhale. And on your exhale, sweep your arms down along your sides and hover your torso just above your right leg. Draw your shoulders out of your ears, lengthen your heart forward. Keep squaring the hips. Good. From here, we're going to inhale, pivot onto the ball of the left foot. And on your exhale, just slowly, gracefully, gently glide into Digasana, Warrior 3. So now we're balancing on the right leg. Flex that left foot, find the internal rotation that we had in tabletop. Hug in around your waist. Let's bring the hands to heart center. You can bend your right knee as much as you need to. If you're feeling fatigued, you can always lower your left toes back down to your mat. You don't have to find your balance just yet. Take another breath. And then slowly bend your right knee. Let's step back into crescent lunge. Find the ball of your left foot. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. I want you to decide for yourself to rest in down dog or to take a vinyasa. If you want to flow, inhale, ripple the spine like a wave, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, take your leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip without losing the squaring of the shoulders. Start by circling the left ankle around a couple times in each direction. And then bend and straighten the leg a couple times. Bend the knee and then circle the whole left leg around a few times in each direction. Okay, come back to center. Inhale, straighten your left leg, square off your hips. And on your exhale, step your left foot forward. Warrior 1, back right heel down. On your inhale, come on up. Reaching your arms up alongside your ears. Hips squaring forward. Both legs are strong, pressing evenly through the feet. Try to bend the left knee over the left ankle. Soften your gaze, maybe close your eyes, just a couple more breaths. Another inhale. On your exhale, arms sweep back, torso draws forward, hovering above your left thigh. Pull your shoulders out of your ears, draw forward through the crown of your head. On your next inhale, come up onto the ball of the right foot, and on your exhale, just lightly float to Digasana, Warrior 3. Find that internal rotation of the right leg. Hug in around your waist. Soft gaze at one point to help you balance. Bring your hands to your heart center. Good, last breath here. Soften your left knee, step your right foot back, crescent lunge. On your inhale, arms rise. On your exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Same option, stay here or inhale. Like a wave, shift forward to plank. On your exhale, lower. Cobra or up dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Take a couple deep breaths. This is going to be our flow for our sun salutation B. We're going to take just 2 rounds. And this time we're going to link the movement to the breath. On your inhale, bend your knees, look forward. On your exhale, big step up with your right foot, and then step your left foot to meet your right. This time bring the feet together. Inhale, fingertips to the floor, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, sink your hips. Exhale, press to stand. Samastitihi. Here we go. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot steps back, and then left foot steps back. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Inhale, straighten, square it off. Exhale, step your right foot to your hands. Turn your left heel down. Inhale, warrior one, arms rise. Exhale, arms sweep back. Inhale, come up onto the ball of your left foot. Just for your exhale, Digasana. Slow down the out breath. Inhale, rise to crescent lunge. Set your left foot down, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands come down, step back to plank. Maybe hover the right toes this time. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Second side, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Inhale, straighten, square it up. And on your exhale, softly step your left foot through. Right heel down, deep inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sweep the arms back, heart forward. Inhale, come onto the ball of your right foot. Exhale, Digasana. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms rise. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to plank, maybe a three-legged plank, take an inhale. And on your exhale, lower. Try to use your full exhale. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Good, last round. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot to your hands, and then step your right foot to meet your left. Feet together, inhale, halfway up, and exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart, Samastitihi. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back first, and then the right foot coming into plank. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Same thing again, one movement per breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. See how much you can slow down your breath here. Inhale, straighten the right leg, square it off. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Back heel down. Deep, slow inhale, warrior one. Long, slow exhale, humble warrior variation, arms back, heart forward. Inhale, pivot to the ball of your left foot. Slow down your exhale as you glide to warrior three. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms rise. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank, maybe a three-legged plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower through your vinyasa. Back bend on the inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Every movement has a breath. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip as you exhale. Inhale, straighten, square it off. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Right heel turns down. Warrior one on the inhale. Slow it down, deep in breath. Exhale, empty out as you reach the heart forward, arms back. Inhale onto the ball of the right foot. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, plank pose. Take an inhale, shift forward, and exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Cleansing breath, inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh the breath out. Soft bend in your knees. Let's walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Coming into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. And we're going to take Padangustasana here. So you're going to loop your big toes with your peace fingers and your thumbs. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, draw your heart forward. And on your exhale, fold. Let your elbows splay out to the sides as the crown of your head reaches down towards your feet. Keep as much of a bend in your knees here as you need to. Okay, breathe down the backs of the legs. Let your torso be heavy, let your spine lengthen. And then on your inhale, come halfway up, release your hands from your toes. And this time we're going to step onto the palms for Padahastasana. Bring your toes up to your wrist crease. Take an inhale, lengthen your heart forward. And on your exhale, fold in again. Let your elbows drop out to the sides. Try to bring the weight out of your heels and really stand on your palms with the balls of your feet. Lengthen out your neck, let your head relax, maybe shake out the head side to side. On your inhale, release your hands, come halfway up. On your exhale, fold, walk your hands forward, come into downward facing dog. And then from down dog, lower your knees down. If it's comfortable, bring your knees together, bring your feet together. Sit back onto your heels for child's pose. So the legs are going to make a shelf for the torso. Let your forehead come down to center. And then if it's comfortable, sweep your arms down along your sides with your palms turned up so that your shoulders can relax. Take a few deep breaths.